The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri.
And I guess that's all we're getting for now. Hello everyone, this is Bob and Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. Well, we've finally gotten ourselves out of the Training Wheels tutorial area. Time to head on into the great big world that this game has prepared for us. Or at least one of the great big worlds that the game has prepared for us. It's got several, even more thanks to the DLC. Anyway, we kind of fought these dogs before, but here they are again. Not exactly as aggressive as they were last time, which is something. I figure I might as well prep my weapons with some oils and go at it. Oh, damn it. Dogs as well as wolves are really good at staying out of range at just the right moments.
Damn it.
And at knocking out my Quen shield in one hit. Now they do have stamina, and they do use up that stamina by dodging. And so you can eventually chase a dog or a wolf down to the point where they can't dodge away anymore. It's not easy. And yep, that's right. Forgot to put Bloodbath back on. Not that it would have helped in this case. You only get consecutive damage bonuses if you don't get hit. If you get hit once, the damage bonus just ends right then and there. You gotta start over from the beginning. Plus it comes in 5% increments. While Erendite, well, that actually gives you damage bonuses in 10% increments. What's this? Nilfgaardian deserter. Ran away from the war. Got caught and then hung. So it goes. Well, one of the homes here got burned. Kinda surprising it's only the one, though. As sad as that is to say. Anyway, this notice board should give us a few ideas of what's in the surroundings. Watch what you say, the forest has ears. People are starving. The kids are going hungry. Forefather's Eve approaches. I guess that's something. Nellen's wife Hannah has gone missing. Now that's something we can do something about, maybe. And yeah, now we've got some question marks on the map. But only in a certain area. Because we've got other notice boards to check out. Ah, there it is, Wild at Heart. That is the quest I just picked up.
Hey there.
I don't know if you actually have to pick up the notice to get the quest. I just do it anyway.
Giddy up.
Alright, got a new marker here for the town.
Them both forces.
Come on now.
One from either side. Cavalry swooped in from the wood. A wall of infantry marched from the swamp. Our boys wished to surrender, but the Black Ones would take no prisoners. They gathered our men, stood them in a circle, and cut down every last one like the butchers they were. Poppies cover the meadow now. Or perhaps Perhaps they're king cups, drunk on blood from the soil.
Nilfgaard is rather infamous for taking no prisoners. They massacred the entire city of Sintra during the first invasion.
Step away.
Slow now.
Chaplain's praying. Can't you see?
Run, Roach.
Last night, probably. All may draw from the well of the eternal fire's grace. Approach, Richard.
Okay, what's this about?
What do you want?
Rejoice, for even a creature as depraved and base in nature as you can serve the glory of the eternal fire. Someone must see to the corpses on the battlefield. Necrophages defile those not already rotting in mass graves. This is not right.
That's to be my good deed for the day?
A handsomely profitable one, I might add. I know your kind don't work for free.
All right, I'll take care of it.
This will count amongst your merits. The more good one works in life, the more hallowed things are. Yes, splendid. Here are the holy oils. Dash generously and set alight, understood? I wish it to flare up to the sky, for the glory of the eternal fire and all that.
Once I've incinerated the bodies, where'll I find you?
I shall be near the bridge to Novigrad.
You know, he doesn't really seem like the type to care. But he's got money. He's got a plan. And, setting fire to the bodies is honestly a good thing to do. I mean, there are already tons of necrophages in this entire area. Getting rid of their food source is definitely a good way to keep them from menacing other people. And damn it, horse, will you catch up to me or not?
Yeah, sure.
There we go.
Stinks like a mass grave. Now for the home. They burn.
Well, not right now, obviously. I mean, now it's time to kill some ghouls. Yeah, ghouls are pretty much your bog standard necrophages. Hang out in battlefields like we've seen before. Aw, damn it, my sword just got to 10.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Alright, and there we go. Gathered all the bits and pieces from the dead bodies. Just gotta make sure I got all of them. Nothing else around here to collect, so
That's it, Roach.
off we go to the next location. Just about 200 meters away. Lovely place, though. Sort of swampy highlands right here. Rather a bit like moors, actually. At least in some parts of the map. In others, it's, forest. Come on. Oh, that one died from the bleeding. Anyway, we're almost there.
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well.
Oh. Okay, so that is a rot fiend. Rot fiends are kind of like ghouls in how they attack, but unlike ghouls, they stand upright. And once you get them to low enough health, they fill up with gases and explode. Alright, looks like my sword's at level 8 right now. And, yeah, we got another 200 meters to run, but I figured I'd do it on foot this time for some reason. Oh well. Just gives us more time to enjoy the scenery. And the extended sunset. It's almost 7 p.m. Hang on a second.
Shit, one's still alive.
There we go. Now my sword's powered up.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fist tech from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, Witcher.
Well, I guess that explains that. Civic duty didn't pop out of nowhere, it seems. But hey, we've still got a job to do, and it's still a job worth doing.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Alright, and then just back to the priest from here. It's moved from his original location, and it's gone up to the river, up near the border between Velen and Novigrad. But, you know, that's kind of out of the way. Not the direction I was going, which is to the inn at the crossroads. So, you know, he's gonna be there for a while. I might as well, keep going with the main quest for now. Oh man, this is really nice. Just gonna sit back and enjoy the view for a bit. Oh, there's another one of the fires. And also a dog. Just figured I should deal with that on foot. Especially since there's more than one. You can actually attack from horseback, though. And for that matter, you deal more damage when you're on horseback. Uh-oh. Ah, drowners. The other bog standard necrophages. Of course, we already know that.
Come on, quick, unbind me! Unbind me, before the next ones come!
When they come, I'll tend to them. Meanwhile, let's you and me chat. Like to know who I'm untying.
John Verdon. Served in the 10th Maribor Division.
Long way from your army.
My army don't exist no more. Black Ones smashed it to bits. I scarpered off into the woods just before that happened. Joined a group of refugees. Fucking bursting with patriotism they were. Soon as they learned I'd abandoned Temeria in her hour of need, they beat me down. Tied me up like a turkey, left me to the drowners.
Fine, I'll help.
Oh, thanks. For a minute there, I was almost sure you'd leave me to die. I'd like to thank you somehow, but I've not a chip crown to my name.
Tough. I'll take the loss.
Thanks, Witcher. May you prosper on the path.
Kings and nations may hang people for deserting, but Geralt is just a witcher. He sees someone about to be attacked by monsters, then
Go.
he kills the monsters and helps the person. Doesn't matter where they're from, what they're doing, what they're like. Although, Geralt also hunts monsters to power up his mighty sword. Let's get to it. Nice. Killed 2 with 1 blow. Then killed a 3rd with 1 more. And powered up the sword again. What's it at even? Oh. Oh, I'm 20 behind still. Must have gotten a whole lot of levels recently. But that's fine. Room to grow. And in the meantime, I've got a rendezvous to make with a Nilfgaardian agent. Probably won't have to be too secretive, because this is Nilfgaardian territory at this point. Oh, X for the crossroad.
I'll not give her up, not on me life.
They hear her squealing. They'll kill us and take her all the same.
So I'll slaughter her myself, hide her corpse beneath the floorboards. Those bastards won't have her.
All right.
Be gone!
Sure hope they're not talking about a pig. Carry on, then. And let's have a look at this notice board. Alright, worried about proper funeral rites, or they'll be haunted, and in this universe, that's a serious concern. Forefathers Eve again. Focus on that second one before again as well. Guide wanted to get across the Pontar and out of Velen. Not really a Witcher job. And Bruno is missing his brother Mikkel. He's here at the end of the crossroads, so we could talk to him right away if we can identify him. Oh. Missing Anna Stringer, right wife of the Bloody Baron.
Looking for a man. Goes by Hendrik.
What you want with him?
Want to talk to him.
What about?
Give me a bottle of something strong.
Well, that's not a good sign.
You gotta go. I'll open the back way for you.
That's an even worse sign.
Got company. Who is it?
Innkeeper, vodka. Who's this?
Brave warrior, looks like. Got 2 swords, see?
Oi, great boy. What's the point of having 2 swords?
Wonder if he keeps an extra prick in his trousers too.
You fucking deaf. Gonna say who you are? Or do I need to loosen your tongue with me knife?
Oh, now, boys.
How about I buy everybody around?
Why would you?
Got the coin for it. Simple as that.
I don't drink with strangers.
We share a round, won't be strangers anymore. Then we go our separate ways.
And which way might yours be?
Is it just me, or is that none of your fucking business?
I must be hearing things.
You ain't. He meant to insult.
I'll have to kill him then.
Well, that's how it is, and that's how it is.
Have you any idea what the Baron will do when he learns of this butchery? The village! He'll tear it apart before anyone can say it was some wandering mutant done it. An iron fist he's got!
Where's Hendrik?
You deaf? Understand what I'm saying? Baron won't let this stand!
Calm down. Your Baron's no idiot. Seriously doubt he'll think you locals cut his men down with farming implements. Now where's Hendrik?
Man lives in Heatherton.
Don't know where that is.
Other side of the hill. Looked that away this morning, saw a strange glow. Imperials on the raid, perhaps. But who knows?
Anything else you can tell me about Hendrik?
Odd fellow. Arrived from who knows where and for no apparent reason. Shacked up with a widow whose husband was stabbed for a scrap of bread.
Baron's men don't like strangers.
Aye, and he stays out of their way. Always seems to know when they're coming. Always manages to disappear.
Thanks, innkeep.
Go out the back. More of the Baron's men in the village.
No need to worry about me.
I'd rather you not make any more trouble for yourself, for us both.
Alright, fair enough. I'll admit I didn't have to be quite so rude. But then they didn't have to think that murdering me was the appropriate response to rudeness. Anyway, for now oh, there's someone still here. Hey, Bruno! Oh, what, you're coming inside, are you? That's a mistake you'll ever make. Hey, Bruno! About that thing with your brother.
A witcher, and not a second too soon.
Understand you have a contract for me.
Aye, it's my brother Mickle. Been a week now since he took the women of Bellows into the hills.
The women of Bellows?
Bellows were a rich village, till the war passed through. Huts were burned down, larders cleared out, all the menfolk conscripted. Women were left to fend for themselves, without food nor shelter. No one wanted them. Redanians wouldn't let them into Novigrad, so Mickle took them to the old mines. Get them out of the rain at least. And I've not had word from him since.
Could look into it, if you paid me more.
Alright, what can we get from this? Pretty decent bonus rate range.
Alright, my brother's life's at stake, so I can't skimp. It's a deal.
Oh, nice.
Alright, I'll look for your brother. How will I recognize him?
Shouldn't be hard. He was the only lad in a group of women.
Corpses aren't always in a condition where I can determine the sex.
Corpses? Take it back. They got lost is all. But, if worst comes to worst, well, he had calfskin ankle boots, work of Master Clogs. Told him not to wear him into the hills, he'd only ruin him. But he was so proud of him.
Think I know enough. Thanks.
Alright. More guys outside in front, and the innkeep did tell me to, you know, not make too much of a fuss. Although...
Greetings.
Bloody Baron. How'd he get that moniker? There a story to it?
A time ago, when he was still in the army, some Blackens had holed up in a dye works. Baron and his men were ordered to take it. Others might have bided their time, starved him out, but the Baron's an hasty one, attacked straight away. The Blackens surrendered. Baron and his men took most of them alive, but one of his blokes knocked over a vat of red dye.
capital ran into the river. Folk took to saying that the river flowed red with blood, that the Baron had slaughtered his prisoners to a man. Been known as the Bloody Baron ever since.
Kind of ironic.
Well, a week before, he'd massacred a whole squadron in Ingholm, but far fewer heard that story.
Baron's not from around here, right?
He's Temerian, but from other parts. Folk say he deserted along with his company. Showed up here one day with his stragglers. They'd all had enough of the wandering. So they took the old lord's castle, and the Baron became master of Crow's Perch. Reckon once the Blackens feel sure they hold the land, they'll let him keep Crow's Perch. Give him a true title.
Wouldn't mind a drink. Show me what you got.
But more importantly, show me your cards. Alright. Got some useful stuff here. Nilfgaardian cards. Still don't have enough to form a deck, but I did get a new leader. Now, that's not the best Emmer card. There's a special condition you have to fulfill to get that one. But in the meantime, I can sell off a lot of this junk. Now, some of this junk you do want to hang on to, because you can disassemble it at the right kind of shop. And once you do that, you'll get some very useful crafting parts. Alright, looks like sold off everything I'm gonna sell.
Thanks. Farewell.
And yeah, now that the tavern keeper's calmed down, I've got some cards. But there's still the guys outside, so I'll leave through the back way and, oh, yep, go through the gap in the palisade. Alright, but from here we've got some more question marks. And our ultimate destination, which lies further west. I think for right now I'm gonna go check on those question marks. See what's around.
Faster.
Then again, it might be good to just get this part of the main quest out of the way. Especially since we are supposed to be keeping our distance from the inn at the crossroads for now. Not that I can see very much out here.
Come on, Roach.
Just gonna get through this swampy area to that light in the distance. Huh. Some guys at a little campsite. Anyway, further up the road, another 250 meters. Up the top of this little hill here. Looks like there's something here, or was at some point, but nothing to grab anyway. And some of the roads around here are really more game trails.
Air's strange, like dropping into a deep cellar on a hot day. And the mist.
Awful lot of snow on the ground. Curious.
Be gone! Leave me be, whoever you is! Get away!
Calm down. It's over.
Aye, it's over. All's past, never to be restored. I'll not forget that ever.
looking for a man named Hendrik, supposed to live in this village.
Aye, he did. No longer. They nabbed him in that hut. If you'd have heard the cries, sir. If you'd have heard how a man can scream, how he can suffer.
Tell me what happened here, step by step.
They took him. Took him all. The sun was waning, see? And the dusk went crimson like blood. Thought to myself, strange, the toads, I cannot hear them. Save terror through and through. Hendrik screamed. Then he begged. By the end, he could do naught but moan.
Great.
Weren't here long, the terrors. Yet the village froze like in the heart of winter.
You in that hut when they rode off?
No, and I'll not set foot there. Never.
Farewell, and peace of mind to you.
I mean, as hard as that'll be to get.
Don't hit me, sir.
So, in the Witcher setting, the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are actually travelers from another world.
Village wasn't plundered. Hut wasn't looted. These weren't raiders or thieves.
And there is an endless icy cold between worlds. So when the Wild Hunt crosses, they bring some of that frost, some of that cold with them. And so that is why this village has been iced over rather persistently. It's because some of the frost...
Looks like folk were here moments ago. Whatever happened to the villagers happened awful quick.
Come on, you already got the story. But yes. So the riders of the Wild Hunt, they use the frost as a weapon. They've got plenty of it, they might as well, right? Alright. I'm looking for actual valuable stuff, but I'll take what I can find. Alright, that hut's door has been entirely collapsed and covered with stuff.
Tortured him. Maybe they missed something. Need to check his pockets. Trousers are stiff, as if hung out to dry midwinter. Maybe hid something in his jerkin. Damn, he's cold as ice. Nothing here. Should check his boots. Blood, congealed. Key hidden in his boot. Gotta fit a keyhole. Somewhere nearby, hopefully.
Looks like we can move that fur.
There's a draft. Gotta be a space under this rubble. Guess I should do some cleaning.
Old basement. Maybe this is why he shacked up with the widow. Because she had this. Tamara Stringer, daughter of the Bloody Baron, also missing. And Bloody Baron's having a rough time of it. Alright, what can be grabbed from in here?
Valuables left unlocked, on display, almost. Lost his mind, or...
Or is he distracting?
Interesting.
From an even secreter room.
A ledger. Payment for a sack of grain. Amount due for a charcoal shipment. Hendrik was masquerading as a merchant. What's this? Notes among the ledger entries. Clever. Interesting headings. Missing and wanted. Subject appeared in Skellige. Also cited in Novigrad. Appearance unchanged. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Avoids contact with others. Drunken swine. So-called Baron hosted subject at his castle, or should I say, illegally appropriated fort. Reason unknown. Talked to Baron at Crow's Perch. Clashed with a witch. Subject landed in swamp, encountered a witch. Conflict ensued. Cause unknown. Find the witch. Talk to the peasantry. Village of Midcopse. Caution advised. I'm being observed. Don't know by whom or why. Unsettling signs. Dog ran off. Water in bucket froze solid. Strange glow observed in the sky. Ill omen, peasants say. Somehow they learned Hendrik was looking for Ciri. Thus the torture. I'm too late. My only leads, the Baron and some witch. Damn.
You know, if they tortured him, left his stuff where it was, I mean, the wraiths must have... Hiding a key in your boot is fairly obvious. They could have followed through and looked at the stuff I did, but they clearly didn't. The key was there. The secret door was there, closed. They didn't even ransack any of the other huts. Did they do this because they were looking for Ciri, or did they do this to make sure other people wouldn't be able to look for Ciri? Presumably they found out that he was making inquiries because they use magic rather extensively. They tortured him, but they didn't get any information out of him. Because these two future leads that he presented us with are not going to be attacked by the Wild Hunt. Well, that's the contract I picked up. Damn, that's a high level. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to go after that one immediately. But there is this missing wife job. Looks like it is in the village just to the south of where I am. So I will set that up as the next job to do, but... I'm just kind of wondering which question marks to go for right now and which jobs to do. As I've said, this is a brand new area, and so there's stuff to do in every single direction. But I figure, you know, for now at least, we'll continue working on the main quest. And Crow's Perch is that one town that is surrounded by a lake. And so I figure I might as well make my way in that direction. Wild at Heart is along the way, so might as well do that while we're in the neighborhood. And then clear out some bandit camps. That, oh, you son of a... Alright. Gonna load up my sword with more oil and take this on properly. Oh, that one just died from the bleeding. Or the poison. Or both. By the way, you may have noticed that move I sometimes do, where Geralt just starts spinning and doesn't stop spinning until everyone around him is dead. That is a special ability that I have unlocked using my level up skills. And basically, if you click and hold light attack, Geralt will just keep on spinning until he runs out of stamina. Oh, a little while after that as well. And yeah, when you are completely surrounded by a whole bunch of people, it is an incredibly useful skill that just smashes everybody in the neighborhood. Anyway, oh, gotta go around the pond here. But just on the other side, we've got us a new little town.
Little prick.
And good day to you too, sir. Alright. Gotta be a marker around here somewhere.
Would the Baron like a new daughter? Got a few I can spare.
I've got a son to spare. Son's better.
This be the
stronger.
witch, man. Freak of nature. More interesting.
What is it, Grey Boy?
Okay, so they're just standing here. Yeah, it looks like I got the marker now.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different than late. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Sister's acting awfully suspicious. Doesn't seem to want to find her sisters, making up excuses and forgot that verb tense for a second.
Buying or just perusing?
I'm Gwenton, that's what.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Hankering for a Gwenton. Alright, let's put Zoltan in here and take out the rest of this infantry. Useless infantry. Alright, put in another special card. I'm at my limit now, you can only have 10. And, yeah, you see there, I have exactly one card to give to the Scoia'tael. Well, aside from all the weather cards, of course. And same here. Yeah, Zoltan is a neutral card and can be placed into any deck. That's how that works. And, of course, all of the weather and special ability cards, the special cards as they're called, those are also deck neutral. And let's see here. What can I take out? Well, looks like I got my spy in my hand. That's good. And got Biting Frost. Enemy is Nilfgaard, so that might come in handy. And yeah, it looks like I traded a 5 for a 6 there. Anyway, let's start things out with a spy. Yes, you play the spy in your enemy's ranks, but in exchange you get to draw 2 extra cards, which is extremely powerful. And as you may have just noticed, there are 2 factions in the game that can use spies, that have spies. Up to 3 spies in each one. And anyway, I have just rendered the spies moot by playing a Biting Frost. And that allowed me to win by playing only 2 more cards after the opponent had passed. And that means that the opponent needs to win this round. Oh, come on, just played it. You literally just played right into my hand. Alright, well, at least you've got cards for other areas here. Jeez. Alright. So, if you win the first round, then your opponent is going to play more cards than they necessarily have to in order to guarantee a win for themselves during at least the second round. And then when the third round comes, there's no need to hold back anymore. So what my job here is, since I have more cards in my hand, my goal is to essentially waste my time. Oh, now you playing the fog. Yes. The more cards I can get my opponent to play, the better off I am, because I will still have more cards for this, the last round. And last card was a clear day. Clear skies. Which means, yep, I've won. And just to rub it in, there we go. Didn't even have to use my full test ability.
Spying or just Peru?
Show me what...
Anyway, let's see. This guy... Oh! He's got a Witcher gear map. By reading those, I will be able to locate Witcher gear in the area. Oh, and he buys books too. And get rid of all of this, all these notices and books and stuff that don't really cost much but take up a lot of space. And there we go. I'm gonna hang on to the first for now, since I can deconstruct them. Get some stuff off of that. And it's always a good idea to sell the wine. Don't really get any benefit from keeping it. Well, he doesn't have enough money to buy any of my weapons or armor. Well, some of the... He's got enough money to buy the Nilfgaardian audience clothing, at least. But now he's completely out of cash.
So long.
Anyway, there's some people around here who know the missing woman.
Greetings, you Glenna.
Aye, but gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
Thanks. Farewell.
That could be the case.
If only me man were forever getting
Even
taught
ask Hannah visit today.
No, she'll not, Charlie.
Why? Where is she?
If only I knew.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them. I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Thanks. Farewell.
Oh, hi! Nice pendant you got.
Suspicious sister.
Yeah?
Craft special order weapons too?
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
But first, more Gwent.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Alright. Same deck here, but I did get a Squirtle card, so I figure I might as well just toss that in. Alright, full test versus full test. Blue stripes sounds good. Ooh, decoy could come in handy. And... yeah. Don't want to get rid of Sabrina because she's a archer range card, and but I don't want that one. Come on, give me the spy. All right, and play the spy. 2 more cards. All right, yeah, let's play a ranged unit here. So if you place too much into the melee, then can drop down their power, although the cards are already only worth 1, so that's not actually going to do anything. Still, because I'm concentrating on the ranged area... Oh, yep. But I've got the full test card that fixes that. Basically acts as a free clear skies. Oh, now he's investing in the back row, the siege range. And now I've got a whole bunch of siege cards myself. But well, let's see if I can bait him into playing a clear skies, because he has one. And then, if he doesn't react, then torrential rains, get that 8 down to a 1. Alright, now he's investing in the middle row as well, and we're evenly matched, but I've got 6 more cards. I got 6 cards to his 2. So yeah, you won the round, sure. Got 1 more card, but yeah, not even gonna bother here. Alright, so yeah, damn, I got one of those good catapults. Which for some reason are worth more than the trebuchets, even though trebuchets are much more effective. Anyway, play the blue stripes first. And then on to the back row. And that's all he's got. So let me just finish filling out the siege back row. Get a +1 from that guy. There you go. Yeah, blue stripes work well together.
Yeah?
I'll take...
Alright, this guy's gonna take all my swords. Oh, and I got another Witcher map. And a bunch of weapon repair kits, runestone crafting diagrams. Always helpful. The rest of that is just for regular weapons and such, so I can just sell all that, it's no problem. But yeah, cards with the handshake symbol work well together, and if you play 2 of them, then both of their power doubles. Or if you play 3 of them, then their power triples. It does not double twice, unfortunately. Although you can double it again by playing a Commander's Horn, which doubles whatever their current power level is.
So long.
And then you also saw that the Kadwani Siege Expert gives +1 power to all the other cards in their row. Not themselves, but every other card. It's actually not that powerful, especially since they are only 1 point on their own in the first place. But hey, it's something. It's better than the poor infantry, at least. Okay. Looks like this shack is all locked up for the moment, so... Well, I guess it's not involved, and the marker is pointing us further into the woods here. Don't know why Geralt is so confident that he can start in the middle of the woods here instead of at the edge. Definitely some wolves around. See if we can clear them out first.
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Nealon's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Well, aren't you tremendously suspicious now?
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
Does he now?
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
Curious timing there, too. Just after I cleared out the wolves. Oh, hang on, here's something.
Claw marks. Deep. No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
Between the marks and the wolves, seems pretty clear what could have caused, or what could be the cause of the trouble around here.
Must be Hannah. Smell of a rotting corpse. Torn to pieces, light spattered all around. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful.
And there we go. There's her body. Anyway, werewolf is a cursed beast. Lycanthropy is a curse. So I just put that oil on my sword. Oh.
Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
And claw marks and solid stone.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead.
Well, to the stone. Fortunately, I checked those clues in the wrong order. But might have come back down from the trees at some point. Some point that we can track. Well, the wolf may have left something behind.
Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
Nothing new there.
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Oh. But it does leave us a good scent trail to follow. And scent trails, unlike foot trails, can only be noticed while in the Witcher Senses mode. Let's see, where does it go? Where are you taking me?
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off? Leaves them in the woods?
A werewolf. It's kind of well established by this point. Looks like the trail is leading to this hut. Out in the middle of nowhere. So, it seems to be shreds of clothes.
Looks like a hunter's quarters.
Oh, nice. Marker. So which of them is it? The sister or the husband? It's kind of looking like it's the husband.
Notes. Wonder whose.
I am who I am. Trying a few remedies, but it hasn't done anything. Keeping away from Hannah for her own good. Staying out in the middle of nowhere in order to transform and keep his wife and neighbors safe. Incidentally, I've also Started a couple new scavenger hunts based on those maps I found. As you can see here. They come in segments. And... aha! Even more secret. Gotta be careful here. Apparently also gotta knock the door off its hinges. But that's fine. Let's see who we've gotten here. Well, see, I say, in this dark, forbidding cavern. Doesn't seem like there's anyone around, actually. Wait for nightfall. Says I can search the werewolf's lair right now, though. Might as well see if there's anything worth grabbing. Just a bunch of raw ingredients, including a few plants that really should not be able to grow in a cavern underground, but here they are anyway. Oh well. Okay, wait for nightfall. That should be good enough. The sunset lasts a while, so gotta go a little ways past to really get past nightfall. Oh, hello. Was not expecting this to happen immediately, but okay. We're doing this. Also a bunch of silver wolves instead of the usual red. I guess it's as a courtesy, since otherwise I would need to be switching weapons constantly, depending on what I swing at.
Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him! Always have! Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
I think I should stay out of this one.
This is between the two of you. I refuse to meddle, but cross my path again, and I will kill you.
No! Mercy!
You had no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
Told you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said. Do it.
If you want death, find some reins and a tree with a strong limb.
Wouldn't work. Couldn't do it. Always been a coward. Do it. Please.
Well, that's a grim business. And now there's a bear. Great big angry bear. Ah, dang it. Should have dodged. Got greedy. Huh. I imagine that key opens up the chest above. And I must admit, I am morbidly curious if the game puts a body here. I mean, I'm at least getting the wolf livers, that's something. You know, back in the original version of this game, the wolf livers were both alchemical ingredients and items that you could eat to regenerate health. It was rather inconvenient, especially when you needed the wolf livers for a new potion. Anyway, yeah, I can't say that I believe the sister either, because they both came to this hut together. She came away alive and unscathed. So, if she wanted her sister to come away alive and unscathed, while also seeing Nealon, I think she could have done that. But she didn't. And so ends another tragic fairy tale.